gorgeous bride-to-be. Welcome to Baltimore Bridal Fitness. Didn't think that would happen. Joe. It's like 5,000. Did that work? Alright, so I'm going to keep that on and keep that within the editing because that's what happens with realness, and that's a little bit with the subject that we're going to talk about today. So this video, and I'm going to get nice and comfortable here. This video is for the bride who is doing the reps. She's working out for her wedding day, but this is a quick little, I don't want to say plea to help or waving the white flag to say it is great that you're getting out there, it's great that you're getting workouts in, it's great that you're getting everything done, but be careful because you do not want to bulk up. Well, if your goal isn't to bulk up, then be very careful about how you organize your plan. That way, at the end of the wedding day, you're not trying a wedding dress and then have so much muscles in it, so much muscles in your body, either they've bulked up, that way you have a hard time fitting the wedding dress, or your arms aren't fitting. And while muscle as a whole, it does make your body tighter and leaner, and typically this isn't something that a lot of women have to struggle with. Like, a lot of us have to work extremely hard to put muscle in. I think sometimes when you get to your wedding day and you're so committed and you're so bent that it can be easy to take the right instead of the left turn when it comes to your workout plan. And so what I want to encourage you to do is to have an open mind when it comes to workouts. Number one, nutrition is the main thing. We always hear nutrition is 80% of it. So you already have enough on your plate. Don't waste your time. I'm going to move this out of the site first. So don't waste your time spending hours at the gym. You don't need to do that. If you have your plan already made out, organized, you should have a plan within 30 to 45 minutes. You can get in, you can get out, and you're good to go. Boom, bam, boom. Another word of warning. I think often we think of split days and we hear them. We hear arm days, we hear leg days, and we take that on. If you're a woman, train as a woman. The whole idea of those split days, they come from a men's training plan, and this is where I stick out from other trainers, and that what I would normally say, well, if I would mix them with distance, I would normally say, you know, I go for the weights, I go for mixing it up, I go for compound exercises, but at the same time, I do a ton of booty building. In fact, I have a whole separate website all devoted to the buns and booty building because that's the fastest way to get your fitness transformation. It's not that arms days are bad, but those are your icing on the cake. So the way I like to think of it is that compound movements, they get the gold star. Booty building movements, they get the gold star. If I'm going to do arms, regardless of the person, but if I'm going to do arms, then I might kiss the arms once in a while. But I would rather incorporate them with, hey, let's do squats, press, you're just going to squat, press, single arm, let's do some of that. Even if I'm going to just raise up here, like, let me add some more squats to it, rather than, okay, let me see how high I'm going to go with just a straight chest press every single session. So, and this could be something that maybe you already know, maybe you're already doing, maybe you're already aware of, but take inventory of your body and a very objective look at it. So it's very tempting to look at our bodies and to say, okay, this is my body, I want to get rid of this, I want to get rid of that, I want to get rid of that. Gorgeous, don't look at it that way. There are different body types out there. So if you're an ectomorph, you're lean, you have a little bit harder time. I'm not going to be able to touch on all of them and keep this video short, so I'm going to try and keep this all together. But you have a harder time, you know, putting on muscle mass. Whereas if you're the opposite of an endomorph, you're going to be more curvy. You're going to, you know, that's that whole hourglass figure like Beyonce, whereas ectomorph might be someone like Cameron Diaz. But if you're a mesomorph, well, it's very easy for you to put on muscle mass, okay? very, very easy for you to put on muscle mass. And which can be great, but at the same time, keep in mind that because it's easier for you to put on muscle mass, you're not going to want to overload it with arms days if arms aren't your ultimate goal. Like if you want tighter, leaner arms, then make nutrition your number one priority. Highlight a day or two where you are working, I mean say a day or two, maybe a day, once a week or every other week, where you are doing pushy movements. But when you're doing pushing movements, make sure you're also doing the opposite and doing a pulling movement with it, okay? So that way we're going to agonist and the antagonist in terms of the muscle group. And structure them, okay? So don't always just go heavier, heavier, and heavier, heavier. Whether there's 3 sets of 10, whether there's 3 sets of 15. When it comes to the arms, I would do something more like that than see, okay, what's my 1 rep max? Because if you're trying to fit into your wedding dress, that may not be your ultimate goal. And it's totally badass to have run that max, and this isn't to chop anyone down. Like, I love that, like, women who can do pull-ups, I think that's the sexiest thing ever. And to have a bride's back cut like that is so sexy to me. Like, I love that look. But I just want to encourage you to take an objective look at your workout plan, and don't feel like because this is what you've heard people tell you that you have to accept that as your reality, because you define your reality. So this video has gone over the 3 minutes I was originally planning for that, but I hope there was something in this tip that you found helpful. If you would like, some more fitness tips, just hop on over to BaltimoreBridalFitness.com. I have a free wedding workout plan for brides. Send me an email, info@BaltimoreBridalFitness.com. You can text me, you can call me. I'm here to help. I'm here to serve. So remember, the whole goal of shaping your body for wedding day, it's not just for the wedding day. It's also for your honeymoon and your days beyond it. That way, at your 55th anniversary, you guys are still celebrating the gorgeous love that you have for each other. And when it's based on health and fitness and staying together, then you're a true example of who your children should follow.